Sean here with Spencer's Lawn Care. It's Friday. It's probably about 6:30, I'm guessing. Just got done with one hot week of work. And normally I don't complain about heat because I'm so used to it. But man, for some reason this week, I don't know, it was put a whooping on me. And I even I had the new guy with me today, and he helps out a lot, man. I'll tell you what, if I wouldn't have had him, I'd have been working tomorrow for sure all day. But ain't gonna be no fun Friday this week, boys. To be honest with you, I haven't had time. I didn't even have time to go to the gym today. But if I had smell-o-vision right now, y'all would be puking because I stink. I literally just walked in, guys, literally. I gotta do some books, write in some payments here. Just different checks and stuff, you know, you guys that do it. You know, you get mail every week. Factor in everyone's payments, what needs paid. But I am going to do the you ask questions. You ask, I answer. Sorry if my voice is kind of raspy, guys. You know, I'm freaking dehydrated as a mug. This is the second one today. I've already drank this whole thing down and refilled it back up. So, I mean, that's where it's at, boys. I'm trying to keep the fluids in. But first question is from Doug Seaball. I think that's how it's said. It says, sorry, guys. He says, is it better in your business to own all of your equipment outright, or to basically have like payments towards your equipment, like finance it when it comes to tax season, basically? And you know, with that's kind of a tricky question. You know, what I would say, you know, the best advice is to, if you can afford the equipment, to pay for it cash, you know, almost as like, you know, work as you know, buy as you go, basically. So, you know, the more money you make, go out and buy a new piece of equipment. The more money you make, go out and buy another piece of equipment. I don't recommend financing a lot of stuff, guys. The only time I will recommend maybe financing something is if, you know, you secure a contract, a large contract, and you don't have a choice but to upgrade to 1 or 2 riders, 0 turns, standards, whatever. You have to take a chance sometimes, guys. And you know, if you land, you know, if you bid on a complex, you know, I've talked to some of you guys about this stuff, and you'll know who you are. But you know, if you bid on a housing complex and, you know, it's $25,000-$30,000, and you only have 1 0 turn, you know, and maybe you and another guy, you know, you can do it. You can manage a whole complex if they have, you know, I don't know, 60, 80 homes in there or whatever, 100 homes. You can do it. But I mean, at that time, you know, because you're going to get paid like probably in quarters or something, or halves. You know, if you have to go out and, you know, finance big equipment, man, to do the job right, do the job efficient, get the job done as quick as possible, you know, that's what you got to do. So coming to tax season, you know, I mean, any piece of equipment, you know, that you buy, you're going to be able to claim on your taxes. You know, just keep your receipts, guys. You know, your gas, your mileage. You know, I believe you can even claim, I'll have to check with my tax guy, but I believe you can even claim your meals that you eat every day for lunch. And I'm sorry, guys, I look like crap. It's just, I'm whooped. I'm done. You know, it's late. I'm seriously going to turn on a baseball game or something. I was planning on going to a high school football game tonight, but it's just not happening tonight. I'm whooped. I hope that helps you out, Doug. Hope it answers your question some. Next one comes from Blake Alberson. He basically wants to know, when is the best time to acquire a business license, and so that he can take his business to the next level. So he's probably got a year or two in. I would say, man, you know, do it whenever you can afford to do it. And business licenses are kind of tricky too, to be honest with you. Like, you know, everyone can say, "Oh, I have a business license," or you can say, "I don't have a business license." And I'll put it to you like this: I have certain counties in my state that require me to go to their board and, you know, get a license from them or a certificate from them to be able to mow in their district. But then I have so many that don't require anything, guys. So I mean, a business license isn't always required for everywhere. But I mean, you know, a lot of the bigger cities, guys, like say you're in a big city, you're probably more than likely going to have to acquire a business license. And to be honest with you guys, they're not really all that expensive. They're not hard to attain. You know, I just recommend, I'd say, Blake, go on your local state website and just get in their search engine on there and just type in starting a new lawn business or starting a new business or what do I need for a new business. This information's out there, guys. You just have to do a little digging and, you know, you'll find it. But if you guys look back, I sent him the link to this video too. It's my 200 subscriber video back like a couple months ago. Watch that. You know, I go a little more into detail about this certain question, and I have a paper that I show in there that you can acquire from your state that gives you the 1 through 10 of, like, you know, where to start and just go on down the line, guys. So hope that answers your question, Blake. Another question is from Petrovito Productions. He said, when is the best time to put out flyers? He's got this in 2 parts, guys. When's the best time to put out flyers? Well, what I would recommend is, depending on how much financing you have, what I like to do is in February, I'll go out and hit target areas where I'm already at and I'm already established and that I want to pick up more customers at. And then what I'll do again is go back out in late March, early April, right when the season's about to kick off, and hit those same exact areas again. And this is really good information for like the newer guys to the business, because you have to look at it like this. You know, if somebody came up and hung a flyer on your door at your house and you read it, you'd just say, "Oh, this is just some Joe Schmo," you know, or whatever. Well, if you get a nice flyer or door hanger, whatever, in February, oh, okay, that guy's got a nice business. This looks good. They throw it away, whatever. It's February. It's probably still snowing in my area. I don't know about all your guys' area. And this kind of pertains to, you know, your location too, guys. But, well, then you come back in, you know, a month and a half, 2 months later, do the exact same thing again. And then they're going to be like, you know, it'll give you a little bit of credibility without, you know, being, I don't know, creditable yet. They'll just, they'll say, dang, he's persistent, you know, he's really looking to expand. You know, maybe we need to give him a call, get an estimate from him, you know, whatever. So that's what I recommend, man. To be honest with you, now where my business is at, I'm telling you right now, I'm no longer doing any flyers, no door hangers. My name is pretty much becoming quite known in the areas that I'm at, and I'm getting clients just off of being out there, basically. So, and you'll get to this point too, guys. I mean, I'm in my 3rd season. You know, when people see you in their areas every single week, as soon as they see your truck, your trailer, they know who you are. So be patient, give it time. You know, You'll put out 1,000 flyers and maybe get 5 hits sometimes, guys. 10 hits. It's just part of the game. Hope that helps with that, though. The second part of his question, he says, everyone in my area charges $25 to mow, trim, and blow. He says, what can I do to make me better than my competition? And these are all good questions, guys, but these are all kind of like tricky questions. Because to be better than your competition, man, first you got to have the mindset and, you know, the business mindset to be better. And, you know, if you're trying to compete with a middle range guy or a high range guy, your quality of work is a big step, and just, you know, you outwork them basically. And that, you know, you can do that with cheaper equipment, guys, you know, on smaller yards. But, you know, what I always like to tell people is look at what the guys in your area are using, you know, equipment-wise. Like, say you drive through an area and you say, man, that yard looks good. It looks better than mine that I'm doing right around the corner. You know, keep an eye out for those guys when they're there mowing, you know, trimming, whatever. Take a look at their equipment when you drive by. And don't be afraid, guys, to stop and talk to these guys. You know, I mean, I'm not saying try to eat up 10, 15 minutes, but just stop real quick and be like, hey, man, how do you like that mower? How do you like that? How do you like this? And, dude, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, you know, it's a great piece of equipment, dude. It's the best, you know. Or they're going to say, I'm not really happy with it. You know, I dropped 15 grand on it. It's a piece of shit. Whatever, man. So don't be afraid to ask, man. Look at what people are using in your areas and have the mindset to be better. Your work should be better, and that should set you apart from 70% of the competition out there, if not 100% of it. I mean, go above and beyond. Like Greg, Geek the Freak, you know, he trims bushes, you know, once a year or whatever it is for free, basically, for his customers being part of them. Right there, he set himself above his competition, because his competition more than likely isn't given any kind of free benefit for being his customer or anything like that. So a little bit of a shout out. You know, you guys all know about Greg, Geek the Freak. If you don't, hit him up, man. That dude's got a lot of good information for you guys just starting out, and guys that have been in the game a long time too. But yeah, man, I hope this helps you out, bro. I mean, there's no it's, you know, like people always want a magic pill, you know, to lose weight or, you know, make them look good or whatever. There's no magic pill, guys, to be successful. The only magic pill there is to be successful is hard ass work and getting out there, doing it, learning, messing some stuff up. I'll be honest with you guys, I just put those new blades on my mower last week. I completely ruined one today. I got to swap it out this weekend. Smacked the damn rock. Didn't see it. Went to turn on a little bank. Sorry guys, had to reject the call real quick. Went to turn on a little bank. Deck was a little off level and there was a stone sticking out of the side of the hill. Didn't see it. I've went over that area freaking 50,000 times. I've mowed this thing for 3 years now and never hit it. Today, I smacked this bitch, man, and completely destroyed one of my blades. Brand new blades. So it's like throwing 20 bucks underneath the lawnmower and running it over. But it's called living, learning, you know, and as I always say, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. Stay positive, stay motivated. You'll get there, I promise you guys. If you give it your all, you'll get there and you'll be successful. I promise you. And that's in anything in your life. Take it easy, boys.